something. Knowing, okay, there it is.
The Alistair to come through from Tucson, certainly an old favorite of his, and does pair well with the Misfortune. I do like it when it's aiming as well, because now at least Tucson can go in when aiming's being hammed.
Yeah.
And aiming does certainly like to go as aggressive as possible at any given. I was pretty sure I wasn't quite correct. So there you go. Ruler just hadn't used it. So now finally Oathsworn as Tucson taking a lot of damage to start this one off, but gets the aftershock and survives for a long time. Still walking away, potion ticking. Ruler no surprises as far as how far ahead he is, especially given the extra plates that he was just able to pick up with the execution of that turret. That's a great dazzle, but still the kickback going to be coming down. Void Rush going to come in, but there's no flash on this Bono, and first blood goes to Clid. Look,
here we go.
BDD spiking a little bit earlier.
Don't have any clue what KT is.
Oh, Tucson just flashing in to do nothing there with that pulverize. It wasn't what they wanted. Double knock up there comes out of Rascal. He's buying space, and there goes the Dragon Soul. The Ocean is going to be helping them out so much. First kill goes down. Second one comes in as well as the Camille does basically nothing, and now it's the Ruler show. Able to dance after his opposition. Kuro has a lot of sticks in him. Sorry, Bono does.
Stands up and says, I object.
Yeah.
And they're there to celebrate like their 25th year marriage.
Like, a little bit too late, my dude. Yeah, it was a little bit like that.
Replies to someone's Facebook message.
I think you need to, so I know that things can be just this good. So I would be honored. I would be delighted to join you.
Well, first I need to make sure, are you of age? Are you over the age of 21?
I am officially a millennial. So yes.
All right, excellent, great. Just needed to confirm that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm on the border.
It's a date.
I'm between millennial and boomer, obviously.
Okay.
As KT trying to defend their Nexus turrets, but doing so pretty, oh no, Tucson taxis forward, but he's unable to find it. They do get a decent headbutt back there onto Clid, but he's going to survive for so long. And there's the Ornhorn doing so much work once again. Kellen keeping everyone alive, and Kuro has to watch in horror from his fountain as his Nexus is obliterated. It was a race, and it was 29 minutes in game 1 for KT, but it is 26 minutes and 44 seconds in game 2 for Gen G to snap back. About the same amount of time as one game of our first series tonight has occurred in the first two of the second. Guys, it's rough. It's very rough. That's Brad! All right. Kellen saying, well, I'm going to bring out an old favorite of mine myself, and picks up the Bard, is another notable pick into Yuumi, because if she casts you and me, and then pops out of her current target, can be quite an easy target.
And honestly, I'm getting a little nervous.
I don't think it's going to happen. Well, Death Realm's come out here as we've got the Showstopper to fly on forward in response. They're going to come out of the Death Realm, and there's going to be two junglers present as Clid is going to immediately get cocooned. But the kickback lands, and the flash forward from Rascal is going to grab in the first blood. And second, more of these chimes around the map. You can see there's a couple in his own jungle. There's a dance forward. Big deaths for us as the Death Realm once again comes forward. Showstopper comes down, so on, surviving for the moment, and there the W comes in, the Haymaker to get the work done, but Rascal not dead yet. Oh, the flash to get out of the way of the onslaught, and 4 KT members are here.
And again, I talked about this in the T1 versus Dom 1 series. I'll say it again.
Well, another Death Realm. Haymaker does come in. We're trying to do battle, but the passive is doing so much work here onto So-On. Does have a null magic mantle, but otherwise it's just not enough. That W really helping out here as Showstopper does come in. Will he have a Haymaker back in time? He gets it in the end, and the Death's Grasp not enough. BDD looking to tidy this one up. Proto Belt and gets a very short snare, but the Haymaker is in. Doesn't do damage, but keeps him alive for a little bit longer as he gets the Q movement speed. Another round. Oh my god, the Grit did so much work, but it wasn't enough in the end. Still able to win the 1v1.
Oh man, do they know?
Clid, he's certainly got a bit surprised there. Good kickback for some attempted disengage as True Shot Barrage is going to be flashed. Don't know whether Clid needed to, but is going to play it safe. As our Safeguard going to be necessary, but doesn't have any wards available. Oh no, he has a minion wave, and Kuro has to use the ult in order to lock him down. Thought for 1 second that Clid was going to survive, but the rest of Gen G aren't wasting their time. Aiming, doing what he can, but Tucson
and
Clid's
Bono
life
and
was not
Kuro.
in vain.
or on the dragon. So at least gonna be able to pick it up, repel over. Huh?
Flash out of the Tempered Fate as Soan is going to get taunted. Death's Grasp going to bring him back. That Obliterate did land as the Death Realm utilized here from Rascal, but he knows what happens in this particular timeline. This story has been solved, but he comes out of the Death Realm into a bullet time, and therefore the timeline was sorted out by Ruler. Not changed for a very long time.
They could just do Baron. What?
We're trading Cloud Drake, second Cloud for a Baron. Essentially. Not quite with the maximum range, but it's still pretty long at rank 2. And now Gen G are looking for a fight. Tempered Fate sidestepped.
Oh,
Galio! Trying to fight it. That's a big two-man taunt into the backline. And KT have already lost their jungler. Flash is being utilized everywhere as Ruler is on a rampage. Tucson is a cat on a book without a friend, and that is one that ain't winning any team fights anytime soon. And Gen G going for the Baron. Could have just won the game. No, I think death timers are a little bit too low. It is still 26 minutes into the game. I might be eating my words. I mean, there's still 2 minutes and Gen G can win in the same time frame. You know, once again, highest win rate build. Love it, love it.
Yep.
The slave to the OPGG is Russell going to get caught out of position. Death Realm going to be there. Whoever's in there, no, it's going to be aiming. He QSS's it immediately. And that is a dead Mordekaiser. But the rest of the team is pushing in. I swear BDD is like almost not a member of Gen G anymore. He's been on his own so long, but then decides to win a team fight, and then you guys will be okay, right? And then continues pushing a side lane.
Actually just running to the minion wave down in bottom, so he won't have the home guard bonus in the event that his team would need him, but instead they're actually just going to raise the top inhibitor turret as well.
For KT, by denying that one here. They can grab it themselves, of course. Now Rascal back from the Death Chamber and is now on the bottom side. Closed in on, but Kuro is going to be there to try and help him.
I don't know what Soan is. Well, the turret lived.
Yeah, he's stepping on forward. Bullet time cancelled as there's the suplex that you were talking about. Rascal trying to continue this fight. Soan does do a lot of work and goes golden as well to keep himself alive and not going to find the taunt, but BDD does still find the kill. Kellen has to get out of there, down to 200 health. There's now BDD in trouble. Clid's trying to win the game by himself. Two-man taunt comes in. Ruler's still there with a fair bit of damage.
Aiming?
What the heck? Aiming doing his general aiming thing, and that's going to be a couple of kills, and Gen G have just found themselves the game.
Well, Clid can actually kill Bono. Oh, he can WR. Huh?
I mean, he can kill the Nexus turrets as well. That's the
WR.
And just does it by himself. Waits for the rest of his team to get tantalizingly close before solo killing the Spider Lady. But Bono didn't have many options there, and the Nexus is going to be taken down. Gen G do manage to rewrite the script after game 1. 2 games in a row. But KT with a dominant game 1 certainly made things look a little bit worrisome.
Yeah.
But Gen G able to do it, much like T1 did in their first game today.
Awake to my